Hello and happy Friday. Last week, a friend of mine reached out to me because she was struggling with a whole bunch of different things going on in her life that seemed to be colliding together all at once. So, as we do for our friends, of course, I talked through those different things with her and offered her some support and encouragement. But beyond just my own words and the things that I wanted to share with her, I also read something specific to her that she found to be very helpful and uplifting. So, I thought I would also share it with you. When I was in college in nursing school, it was actually my senior year during one of my clinicals. The group that I was in and the hospital that we were assigned to, we would go to this hospital, I think it was every Tuesday, and we'd have our clinical rotations from like 8 to 4. And at the end of our shift, our group would come together at 4 o'clock in this one specific meeting room that was assigned to us on that day at that time. And every time we had to go to that room, I would always walk in and go to the left immediately and have my spot over on that side so I could look at the opposite wall. Because on that opposite wall, there was a beautiful mural of the night sky, and in the center of it was painted very large this really incredible poem. I liked it so much that I jotted it down in one of my workbooks, and then I later transferred it into this notebook that I have saved since college. And there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's artwork, there's different quotes, different poems, different things in here. But that one in particular is still in here. And this is what I read to her, and this is what I also wanted to share with you. It is called The Night Is Not Dark, and it's by Victor Rather and Robbie Bernard Mandelbaum. You can see I added some of my own artwork with the sun and the moon and the stars, kind of similar to the mural that was on the wall. Not nearly as good, of course. But here is the poem. The night is not dark. They tell of Adam, how frightened he must have been when, for the first time, he saw the sun disappear, ending the light of day. It was Adam's first darkness. How could he accept the night when he had never seen a dawn? After the splendor of the sun, how dark the darkness was for him. How desperate the long terror of the first fall of night. Until Adam learned that day would come again, could see that there is light and order in the universe. And then Adam began to see how much light remains in the sky at night. The stars and their enduring promise of the sun, the returning star of day. Adam learned that night is never wholly dark and that no night is endless, even as each of us must learn it in our own times of trouble and darkness. The light is never far. I love this so much. Like I said, I had to copy it down and save it. And I shared it with my girlfriend last week, and she found it to be very encouraging. So again, I wanted to share this with you as well, because even if you're not going through anything right now, where this may not be relevant to you now, there could be a time down the road, because we always go through things at different times. We're bound to. That's just a part of life. But there may be a time down the road where you remember back to this and think back about that particular poem and the words. And hopefully it'll be encouraging to you that the night is not wholly dark and the sun will rise again. It's never going to be endless. It will end at some point, whatever the it is. So I hope you found this useful, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourself, and I will see you next time.